Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Logan if this is your first time here, and today's video is going to be a fall look, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. First, I'm going in with the P.Louise base to prime my eyelids. Next, I'm going in with the Ofra Signature Palette in collaboration with Leora. I just want to give her a huge congratulations on collaborating with Ofra. That is very exciting for her. And I also want to kind of give her a shout out because she has motivated me to post on YouTube. And I've been talking with her on Instagram, and she is the most down-to-earth person, so you guys should go check her out on Instagram and also on YouTube. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Bittersweet, which is this peachy matte shade, and I'm just going to run that through the crease. Now that that is all blended, I'm going to go in with the shade Raisin, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner and then also kind of blend it a little bit lower than that first shade we placed. Now I'm going in with the shade Blissful, which is also a highlight, so you can use that in the palette as an eyeshadow or highlighter. I'm just going in with that shade, and I'm just going to put it all over my eyelid. Now I'm going in with the shade Chill Pill, and I'm just using a smudger brush, and I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. Now I'm going to mix a little bit of the yellow in the shade, which is called Bright Yellow, and a little bit of Blissful, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. That is it for the eyes. I absolutely love this palette. I think this palette is great for the fall as an everyday palette. And then you also have that pop of yellow and green that you can incorporate into your look. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics mascara. I do have lash extensions, so I'm not going to put it on my top lashes. I'm just going to put it on my lower lashes. Now I'm going in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I'm just going to put that in my T-zone. Now I'm going in with the Olehenrikson Banana Bright Face Primer, and I'm just going to put that on the outer perimeter of my face. And then going in with the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick in the shade Porcelain. I know this foundation is pretty pricey, but I absolutely love this foundation, and in a time like this, it is a very good to wear with a mask on. I feel like this foundation does not transfer because I have to wear a mask every day, all the time at work, and I always feel like my lighter covered foundations always transfer, and this one stays. It obviously there's like a little bit, but not compared to when I wear my tinted moisturizers and things like that. I really like this foundation. Now going in with my Kosas concealer, and I do have a pimple right here, so I'm going to cover that up first, and I'm just going to let that sit while I'm doing my eyes. If I go to blend this out as soon as I put it on, it's not going to cover very well. So if I just let it sit there for a little bit and kind of let it dry down and then blend it out, then that will give it more coverage and you won't see the redness on my pimple and around my pimple. And then I'm just going to take the excess on my sponge and go down my nose and then in my forehead. Now that that has dried a little bit, I'm just going to lightly tap around it. And then make sure it's all blended around. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. So you see how, I mean, you can still tell that I have a pimple there, but you can just see that all the redness has gone away. Now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder. I'm just going to use my sponge and I'm going to dip into the powder, and you can see it picked up quite a bit of powder, and I'm just going to tap it in my hands and then just pat underneath my eyes. That helps with not being cakey under the eyes, and since my sponge is wet, it gives it a little bit more of a natural finish instead of it looking so powdery. I really like that, especially because I'm more into a natural foundation. My whole base routine is more natural, but I just like that much more, and then it just looks so smooth. And I'm going in with a little bit more powder, and I'm just going to tap it really lightly where we placed that concealer on that pimple. So you just see how my face looks so much smoother and natural, and it doesn't look really powdery. That really helps with the technique that I use with my beauty blender. Now going in with my Buxom bronzer, I'm just gonna take a little bit. This bronzer is very pigmented, so I'm just gonna take a little bit on my cheekbone. And then down my nose. And then on my forehead. I do have a little bit more of a rounder face, so I'm just going to bronze right in here. See the difference between? And if you have a little bit of a longer face, you can bronze more in here. Now I'm going in with my Patrick Tall blush in the shade She's Sincere. And this is a very nice peachy blush. Now I'm going back in to the palette, and I'm going to use the shade Blissful, which is the shade that I used all over my lid, and I'm going to use that as a highlighter. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is stunning. And then what I like to do is just highlight the tip of my nose and then also a little bit on the bridge of my nose. So I don't go all the way down. I leave a little bit of space right in here because those are the high points of my face. So everyone's face is different, so you can see the natural part of where the light highlights. So you can see right in here that the light just hits right here. So I'm just gonna highlight those two places a little bit, and then my cheekbones, and then my nose. Two different lip options to show you guys. The first one is the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Brooklyn. This is part of Leora's collaboration. And then I also have the Fenty Beauty Slip Shine Sheer lipstick, and this is in the shade Cookies and Cocoa. So first I'm going to go in with this, and this is just more of like a sheer shiny lipstick. It's not going to last all day, but I do really like this. So just see how that gives you just a little bit of color. But I wanted to show off this option just in case if this dark liquid lipstick is not for you. So I'm just going to take this off, and then I'm going to put on the dark liquid lipstick. Now I'm going in with the shade Brooklyn. I have worn this lipstick one time and I loved it. I normally don't wear these dark lipsticks, but once I wore this, I was like, okay, this is going to be my fall lip. I'm going to go in with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray to set my face. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Leora, who motivated me to post on YouTube again. And again, a huge congratulations to her in her collaboration with Ofra. That is really amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to Leora, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.